Hey guys, it's Andrew, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I don't normally ever do tag videos, well, because no one ever tags me in them, but there is a tag going around called the My First Tag, and since I'm just super trendy, I'm going to hop on that bandwagon. I think that's the term. I'm gonna do the My First Tag. If you didn't know already, this tag is basically a list of questions concerning my first time doing something. So let's get started. What is your first tweet? I actually downloaded my Twitter archive before I filmed this, and I scrolled all the way as far as it could go, and it said my first tweet was best day ever. Hashtag LML. What? What does hashtag LML mean? Lesbian something? What was your first YouTube video? Oh no. My first video is now on private. You can watch it here if you want to though. And it's basically just a video of me on my webcam talking about my day. Very entertaining. It's called like Choking on Kesha or something along those strange lines. 2010 was a weird time. What is the first foreign country you've been to? One time I was on a boat in New York, and whatever body of water we were on, we crossed into the Canadian side of it, and then we came back. It was a thrilling experience. Who's the first person to text you today? No one has texted me today yet, so yeah. What was your first attention? It was last year actually, and it was for being fashionably late to school every single day. But yeah, I was very frightened. There are many hoodlums. What is the first thing you do when you get home? Eat food. It doesn't matter if I'm coming home from dinner. The kitchen is on the way to my bedroom, so it's necessary to stop there. What was your first car accident? I've never been in a car accident. That I know of. I could have ran over someone without knowing though. What is the first movie you watched? What? Who remembers the first movie they watched? I'm gonna say High School Musical though, because I'm sure I watched other movies before that, but once that came out, everything else became completely irrelevant to me. What was your first cell phone? I thought it was a Motorola Razr, but actually no, it was just some other random little flip phone. I'm not sure if it even had a name. What was your first fear? My first fear, and my fear that I still have, is birds. Ooh, I hate them. What is the purpose of them? They just fly around with their little beaks. What are they doing? Do we need them? No! I hate them! What was your first car? My first car was the car I have now, and it's a blue Honda something, and her name is Blue Ivy because she is my firstborn, and her full name is Blue Ivy Carter-Knowles-Lowe, but you can we just call her Blue Ivy. Well guys, those are all the questions I've chosen to answer. There's many more. I'm sure you're thinking, why didn't you talk about your first kiss or your first date with your first girlfriend? There's better things in life. I hope you enjoyed. A lot of you guys asked me to do this tag, and I'm not sure why. It's a pretty dumb video. See you next week. Bye! I wonder how many times I've filmed a video in this room while wearing this shirt. I hope no one's counting.